Station E. Step 1, twist open the pipe bolt. What is the most closed the pipe bolt can be while still being able to get it on the pipe? What does this tell you about how open it will need to be to hang the light?
Great. So yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to adjust this and you're going to say, oh, it doesn't go on. Okay. It doesn't go on. Okay. Oh, I just broke a nail. So you're gonna think about that so that you're not over loosening or under loosening, because I can tell you one of the worst things that can happen is when you have to reach to get a light onto something and you have not opened your bolt enough, or you've opened it up too much and so you're like, or if you now you have to pull it back into yourself to adjust it. So there is just some practice that comes with knowing how open this needs to be, right? Lily, next.
Step 2, loosen the pan bolt. What happens? Retighten the pan bolt. Be gentle but firm. This bolt has a tendency to break off.
It does. So this may be something, ouch, don't be like me. So when you do that, don't do what I did. Go ahead and put it on the actual pipe and just finger tighten it and then loosen this guy. And then you will notice, you'll make some observations about what happens. The reason why I'm having you do that is because when you are focusing a light, this is the tilt, like this right here, with this little T handle is what we call it. And this is panning, right and left is pan, up and down is tilt. And that is why this name is the pan bolt. So I do not recommend ever using this as a spot by loosening this thing right here. It can be done, but it's super sticky and gross. The other thing about this is this knob will quickly work its way off and fall on an audience member. So you should not do that. In fact, I personally, and I will get into this when we talk a little bit more about focusing, because it's a whole nother thing. I personally would prefer it if everyone would never use the pan bolt ever. Now that's not possible. Sometimes your yoke bolt is too tight or it's malfunctioning in some way. So you may have to use that item. For now, I just want you to know it exists, and I will teach you my personal preferred method of focusing later. Great. Next.
Step 3, inspect the safety C-clamp. What is the most closed the pipe bolt can be while still being able to get it on the pipe? How does this compare to the regular C-clamp?
You'll have a safety C-clamp. It looks different than this one. Safety Cs are really annoying, but they are safe.
All right, part 2, step 1. Unwrap the cord tail coming out of the light.
So when you get to the light, I'm just going to give this guy a little tighten down. So when you get to the light, it will be wrapped like that, because this is my preferred method. That way your tail isn't dragging on the ground and it's not getting caught on things. So unwrap the tail. Next.
Step 2, make sure the pipe bolt on the C-clamp is open enough, but not too much, so that you can hang it easily.
This instruction set has this light on the ground if I was hanging it. Let's start that section over. Sound good? Not start it over, but